Welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madness. Moving on to our video.
Breaking news for you now in the PD, where a shocking traffic discovery landed this accused drug dealer in jail. Florence County deputies arrested 55-year-old Ewart Brown today after they reportedly found 2 kilos of cocaine and a pistol in his car. He is now awaiting a bond hearing, facing drug trafficking and weapons possession charges.
Yes, if you just watch the video, the introduction, we just started off totally different. And you know, today is Tuesday, July 25th, 2023. And you're looking at that man that you're looking at, yeah, that's one of our popular artists back in the 1990s, still is, and his, you know, stage name is Mad Cobra, yes. And we are not going to deny that we know Mad Cobra. We know Mad Cobra because, you know, we are a detective and we work on the street, you know, back in Jamaica. And Mad Cobra is from Britain. And, you know, in the early days, in the early 1990s, yeah, you know, he was a star and still is a star. You know, Mad Cobra, back in the days when Ninja Man was on his hype, you know, on top of the DJ world, Mad Cobra was the DJ. Mad Cobra and Koke were the only 2 DJ that killed Ninja Man at 2 different venues. Mad Cobra killed Ninja Man at a venue, Walton Park Road, near to, I don't remember what Trevor place name, and I believe you me. I'm just talking from memory. And the other time, Koke had destroyed Ninja Man at Metro Media out by South Camp Road. So anyway, we're just here to talk about Mad Cobra. Yeah, as a year, you know, he was arrested and charged with cocaine dealing and illegal possession of firearm in South Carolina. Them places, you know, racist places, you know. You understand? But what most entertainers do not know or understand is that the federal authorities, yeah, in the United States of America, not only realize, but they know that most Jamaican artists are involved in criminal activities, especially drug dealing and gang activity. And you must understand, you know, that you see when you're involved in drugs, it's a different era that we are in, you know. I want that we're just telling people it's the best thing to do when you're in Uncle Sam place, just do the right thing. Because at the end of the day, it's only 2 places that is guaranteed for you. It's either you're going to workhouse or you're going to the departure lounge. So, you know, so Mad Cobra, you know, this is not a new career for him when it comes down to him dealing with cocaine, and we're going to tell you from personal experience, and you understand, when we were a detective in the early 1990s when Mad Cobra had he had his goal under a card motor, big fat car, and look, you know, big vehicle at them time. You know, I receive a phone call from an anonymous source, wanted me and Bobby Reds to intercept Mad Cobra's gold car and rob him of 4 kilos of cocaine. Yeah, 4 kilos of coke. And then, you know, they would contact us later for them to buy the drugs. yeah, they would buy it from us. So on hearing this, I refused the overthrows, and the person said, "You are a baby police officer. The reason why I call you, it is that I know that you don't play. However, I will link two of your friends who work at Unsby." And the man, he named two police officers, he named the men who will do the job. Porter, one of the detectives, he had called his name, and he called both men's name. But so one of the detectives is dead, and the other, I will not call his name, and it is not because he's still serving on a batchmate. But I refuse to call his name because, hey, look, we do believe in a redemption. So, something I'm like, 30 something years ago, it really makes sense. If the person, because people do change, you have to understand that, see, people do change. So we believe in a redemption. So we don't have to dig up back anything on anybody. So you understand. So I just heal up my squad them on them thing from my batch. So, the person continued to say that, "I can't believe that you are a Kingstonian and don't want to make money. You are a joker," and hung up the phone, said the man on the other line. They said that they would contact someone else. If you are a person who does not have any honesty, ethics, decency, and truthfulness and morality, then anything goes and you will do anything to make money. I was approached by someone who wanted Bobby Reds and me to commit a crime, to rob Mad Cobra of his coke, which he had in his vehicle. It is good that I refused because it is not in my DNA to thief. As my parents raised me well with ethics, decency, and honesty, I could not depart from such traits and rob someone of their drugs. Yes, as it could have gotten the both of us into trouble. Because it is a crime to take someone's property that has value without their permission and consent. Honestly, I do not know how police officers rob the people they are supposed to protect. I am not sure who the anonymous source was, but I have an inclination because of the voice. But they may have been someone trying to get revenge on Mad Cobra, or to steal his cocaine, or it was someone trying to set me up. You would never know. It is also possible that they were trying to scare us into doing their bidding of committing a robbery on their behalf. Whatever the reason, it's good I did not and would not go through with it. We could have ended up in jail or even killed, and our reputation tarnished forever. The reason I'm saying that it can cause reputational harm is because I have received several complaints about police officers, current and former, whom people claim are thieves and I did not know, and they have produced evidence of some sort. Like Corporal Clifford, Duppy Police Coleman. Yeah, we know it's a Coleman a coke robber, who's a coke dealer and a robber. I am glad to share our story with you. It is important to talk about these things to learn from them and help others avoiding the same mistakes. I am glad to know that I have never get involved with any illegal activities, robbing people of them drugs. No one in Jamaica cannot point a finger at me and say, yes, wherever I work I had stolen people's property, them drugs, and ripped them off and all them things. And nowhere. I work in St. Elizabeth. Even when I was at St. Elizabeth and police, I got thief, coke, I did not thief people weed and all. I did not go along. I did not went with them. Yes, and when they were buying them big food, I just eat my bola and drink my Betty milk. Yes, could I get diabetes? Thank God, for my mother. But every day, you understand what I'm saying? Make sure me eat fish when I come home and later on in life. So we give God thanks. So today, a Florida man was arrested on Tuesday, July 2025. Yeah, July 25th, 2023. Yeah. After a deputy in Florence County, South Carolina, pulled him over for a traffic stop and discovered 2 kilos of cocaine in his vehicle, according to the sheriff officer. Yeah. But look, now, let me tell you this. Alright, look. You see, more or less now, the police them in Florence, South Carolina, you know, them know of Mad Cobra doing him, transporting cocaine from Florida up to their jurisdiction. And you know, more or less the person that he has been doing business with, they themselves get into trouble and them seek out Mad Cobra because them obviously him are the top man, so him are the supplier, and then drive from Florida up there to deliver the drugs. So this is what the police them said now, you understand? 55-year-old Ewart Everton Brown, affectionately known as Cobra or Dancehall entertainer, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, was arrested Tuesday after deputy initiated a traffic stop on his black BMW for speeding on I-95 in Florence County, South Carolina. This is it when I drive. We don't support what Mad Cobra doing, but what does that say? You see, in the south, all the way up to, I would say, Maryland. You don't drive 5 miles over the speed limit. Some people say a 10, but I rather will stick with the 5 because that's what the military tell me. You understand them? You see in Palm Beach, them don't even cut your slack. Palm Beach in Florida, them don't cut your no slack. Palm Beach County, if you go 1 mile over the speed limit, the trooper will give you a ticket. So you have to know them things when you drive. So when you drive and number one, from you reach in a thing there, as a black man and you drive a black SUV, BMW at that, yeah, with Florida plate, red flag, them know say a joke. The first thing I say are drugs you involved in them thing there. You understand? That's why you come up there, because that is something that has been going on from the 80s. You understand? Cocaine cowboy days. So that's what happened with Mad Cobra. You understand? So that's how him get by. So Ewart Brown, Florence County Detention Center. Once detectives had stopped Brown, they had reasonable suspicion of criminal activity and asked Brown for a content to search his vehicle. During the search, they discovered 2 kilos of cocaine and a 9mm Beretta pistol loaded with 14 rounds. And this is it now. Number one, let me tell you, you see that them they consider, you see Florida, Georgia, North and South Carolina, Virginia, from you're a black man and you drive a nice vehicle and you speed and them stop you. You remember me tell you, the first thing, they might tell you the reason why them stop you, then they might ask you for permission to search a vehicle. And you have to ask them when they want to search a vehicle. So that's why it's good for you have camera and all them things there. Because sometimes the police will plan things for you, but not 2 kilos of cocaine. But Mad Cobra more or less I'm supposed to have video camera and them things, so you understand what I'm saying. So when you're driving, you just stay in the ambit of the speed limit. You don't get a chance to pull you over. Because the police them in those jurisdictions, they don't park where you can't see them, Them hide the vehicle, and you see as they pass, them flash out. And the worst thing that you can do now, enter the police, when I teach you for commit crime, what does I tell you and them thing there? Like speed. The worst thing you can do, what does I tell you from police perspective, based on our training, although we were a detective. The worst thing you can do in time use TSA and speed over and police and you see the police worst thing you can do is shade your brake. You see, when you shade the brake, them know say you. You don't touch a brake. Like you don't touch a brake, make them come and pull you over. Because if you touch a brake, them know say, oh yeah, that's the one. Because it can be 2 vehicles. When I say the I-95, and them little lonely road is 2 lanes. When you reach the built up here to 4 or 5 lane and everything. But in a 2 lane, them once them slide out and it's 2 vehicles, you and another vehicle in a 2 lane. Don't try to touch a brake. Them know say you don't touch a brake. Yeah, when I encourage people to come with to break the law, but what does I tell you, you understand? Because most of the people who are listening to the Jamaica Young Police channel are people who are law-abiding citizens. You understand? And I mean to say at times, and people want, as you will break the road traffic code. Sometimes, you understand. I myself, I stay away from them things because I don't want a problem with. I always believe so, but I already pay my dues and them things for this town, so I government owe me. So Mad Cobra right now is facing charges of trafficking cocaine and possession a weapon during a violent crime. Mad Cobra was taken into custody and currently held at the Florence County Detention Center awaiting a bond hearing. Mad Cobra, whose real name is, as they say, it's Ewart Everton Brown, and man them arrest him today, for drug traffic, for trafficking cocaine and possession of a weapon. And in South Carolina, the maximum sentence for trafficking cocaine in South Carolina is 30 years. Yes, and the sentence of a weapon during a crime is 5 years. However, it's important to note that these are just the maximum sentences. The actual sentence that Mad Cobra received will depend on the number of factors, including the amount of cocaine he was caught with, his criminal history, and whether he pleads guilty or goes to trial. You see, in them places, you see, number one, try to get all of them places, Our white people are going to try, And worse, let me tell you, worse, the police them are showing the vehicle in a drive. That alone make them eat you. You, a black man, a drive that vehicle, and most of them can't drive it. I send them, I said, they are prison. You understand? Kind of out them the light black people. No curious to them are go on. Remember me tell you that. You understand? Cause, we in our South for years and them thing there, but, yeah. It's kind of, it's not overt, as in Central Florida and North Florida, but in South Florida, them do it in a covert way, especially the Spanish them, and the Spanish them are black people too, but them say them white, them want to say them white, so them a fight hard for them white birth serve ticket, them white birth serve ticket, they say, yeah, them white, as if, if you know history and them thing, and you know that everything that is evil, one race of people do it, so. But them people still a fight for say them, because it's like to be wicked, it's good, And the only race of people who commit no genocide and kill off them own people or anything is black people. But, we touch on that some other time. So Mad Cobra could be also eligible for a plea deal, likely resulting in a shorter sentence. Only time will tell how many years Mad Cobra will spend in prison. However, the charges against him are serious and he could face a lengthy sentence. When someone sells cocaine to others, it is not just the person taking the drugs whose lives are destroyed. The families and community of these people are also affected. Cocaine addiction can lead to several problems, including financial problems. Drug addiction is expensive and can lead to financial hardship for families and communities. Health problems. Cocaine is a dangerous drug leading to several health problems, including heart disease, strokes, and even death. Crime. Drug addiction can lead to corruption as people may try to steal or sell drugs to support their habit. Violence. Drug addiction can lead to violence as people may become aggressive or violent when under the influence of drugs. So the families and community of drug addicts are also affected by the addiction. They may experience stress. Dealing with a drug addict can be overwhelming for the families and communities. Fear. The families and community may live in fear of the drug addict, especially if they are violent. Financial hardship. Families and communities may also experience financial hardship as they may have to pay for the drug addict's treatment or damage they have caused. It is important to remember that drug addiction is a disease, not the fault of the drug addict or the families and community. However, it is vital to get help for drug addiction, and it can have a devastating impact on everyone involved. Yeah, so you see, when people take drugs it only affect them, it affect the entire community. So when you sell drugs and you make money and you happy and them things, it was reminding them eye water and all them things. Yeah, if you believe in a God, I just saw it work. You understand? Honestly, I don't know any drug dealer who die a natural death, not even from disease. I don't know one. Them always dead violently, whether gun or them crash or them just always dead violently. Drug people sell coke and them things and then I die from natural causes. Because I just saw how the rules of nature operate. So them say, boy, if you do good, good will follow you. But we still do believe in a redemption. You understand? You have people who used to, most of the people in Jamaica, who are looked up to, as law-abiding citizens. Most of them, they were drug dealers, Yeah, man. And them make, policies now and a dictate, and you have to go to them place and them have one jacket and tie. And most of them dons they can't even read, but them have an empire. And because them them send them kids them go to good school and all of them things, so them able to maintain them wealth and lifestyle. But instead of resorting to selling drugs, go back to school, become an entrepreneur. Try there's various things that you can do. We know that being a drug dealer is, and whether or not people want to believe it, it's the only being a drug dealer is a business venture. Is the only thing that it's illegal. Yes, it is illegal. But it seems like remember a few years ago, dealing a weed and them thing that was illegal. Now they make it legal. The same people them will make it illegal. So now they make it legal because them can make money out of it, and the people them who go to prison for it, them not benefit from it. But we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we'll encourage you at all times. So just do the right thing and pursue, do the everything that is right. Don't pursue a life of selling coke. You understand? Because hey, as a black man, say black people, when you sell coke, it's black people you're selling it to. Yes, so you destroy your own people in pursuit of money, and that's not good. Have yourself a beautiful day. And before we leave, remember, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, as I said, subscribe. Yes, like the video, like it, share the video, and comment below. And we have a Patreon, page there for you to join, where we will have healthy discussion, and there will be some videos that others won't be able to see unless you're a member of the Patreon community. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.